Very good. The last couple of questions have brought in the issue of Red Rock. And the next question that came up in the list gives you the opportunity to expand on this and to directly engage each other over the issue of the Red Rock plant, asking what do you think of the Red Rock decision. Judge Murphy, you are first on this round.
I think the issue on the Red Rock plant, if you actually look at it, I mean, there was a lot of effort and a lot of manpower and a lot of expense that actually went into proposing this plant. I think the utilities, I heard some of them say, worked on it as far as 1.5 to 2 years. There was a lot involved in trying to decide part of what needs to happen to provide additional power for Oklahoma. It was already proven that demand was shown for additional power. The challenge was, how was it to be financed and the way that it was to be done? That's not to the exclusion of wind power, because if you talk to any of the rural electric cooperatives out here, what is one of the biggest challenges that they're facing? Being able to buy the power that they need from sources so that they have it to fuel their customers, to power their customers. That's one of the biggest challenges facing rural electric cooperatives. We need to make sure we're supplying power that's needed for not just rural, but urban Oklahoma as well. Contrary to what you may have heard too, the Corporation Commission really doesn't have any jurisdiction to tell any utility what fuel to use. You can encourage them, you can try to spur development in a particular area, but until the legislature changes the statutes, the Corporation Commission has no authority to tell any utility, make your plant with natural gas, make your plant with coal, do the wind. It doesn't have the authority to do that. There are also other agencies that deal with the environmental aspects. I've had some people ask me actually about that question as well. I think the challenge for Oklahomans is, what can we do that brings the highest good for the most? And that's what the challenge is. I think the Red Rock power plant was brought, a lot of thought and effort went into that. It was something that could have been very helpful, and the $5.5 billion in savings, that's part of what Oklahoma Corporation Commissioners are supposed to be doing, looking out for what's going to be the most cost-effective and beneficial. Because the wind isn't here and ready to go. It's going to take millions and millions of dollars and lots of transmission getting ready to bring that power into other parts of Oklahoma. So I wouldn't have been against the Red Rock power plant because it was out of coal. I might have had some issues with the challenges of how it was proposed to be on financing. But do you know that the expense for providing that case, guess where those costs went in for proposing the case? Guess what happened to those? They were brought in a case before the Corporation Commissioners to see if they could be approved for the expense that they'd already put into promoting and doing all the detailed analysis of putting this together. So again, it goes back to the bottom line for me. We need diversification. There is no one answer in fuel to power Oklahoma or to power America.
There's